got in here today? Come on, y'all. Let's get right. Yep.
When I was down and out, did not know what to do.
Little Vereen doing her thing
So
this
far
morning.
away from you, and you helped me through.
Yep.
In him, there is no failure.
Come on, guys.
Look to the hills, dry your tears.
Yep.
In him, get more than you bargained for.
Come on
him,
in.
You're more than a conqueror.
Come
in
on
Jesus,
in.
the victory is mine. Take for the time when the devil tried to push me under. It was
Yo,
you
I'm about to
who
mess up
came
that
with
baby's
the
song.
thunder. You're my shelter
Y'all,
from
come
the
on, let's
storm
come on
and
in.
the
Let's get it.
rain. Healed all my hurt and pain.
Let's go ahead and do it.
The victory is mine.
Come on, guys.
I cannot be defeated.
Y'all give it up for Miss Taylor Vereen, up and coming singer. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. It may be hard, just go in. How can I be defeated when all that I do is win? Your name is undefeated.
Y'all, I gotta keep saying stuff over the song for the sake of copyright.
Kind of crazy, but it's working in the end just because you called me. Now I
gotta do this for the sake, so
you will do just what you say.
Come on.
You've come through so many times that numbers just leave
I will not be defeated this morning.
Instead of stressing out, I choose to praise you now instead, cause I know you
Come on, guys.
got me.
Morning time.
The victory is
Morning
mine.
time.
I cannot be defeated. Although it may be hard, just go in. Don't give up. The victory is mine.
Y'all go ahead and share it. Let's get it.
You will win. Although it may be hard, just go in.
I need to go back and close some of these windows out here.
I know you're feeling like you're in this all by yourself. And the more that you pray, it seems like things never change. But God promised He'll be with you, love you to the end.
Come on. 1, 2, 3. Guess what, y'all? I said, guess what, y'all? I said, guess what? Okay, I might not know the whole song.
Victory in my heart, victory in my mind, victory in my soul.
Come on, guys.
You're more than a conqueror in my heart.
Young lady, Miss Taylor Vereen.
Because He lives my soul. If God before us, who can be against us? Will you win? Victory over depression, victory over fear. Glory God is here. If you are bound, He will fix it. He will set you free. Don't worry, God is here. Anybody got it? Anybody got the victory? Lay your hands on yourself and say, yes, I got it.
Come on in. I got it. I got it.
Victory in my soul. I got it.
All right. Hold it. Hold right there. Hold right there. Hold right there. Hold right there. We got some more. Let's see. Y'all, we got some things that's happening that I think y'all need to be aware of. All right? We got some things that's happening that I think, Y'all seeing all my little business here. Y'all hold it. Y'all ain't supposed to be seeing all that. Y'all ain't supposed to be seeing all that. So let's get right here. Let's see where I didn't do my timestamps this time. So let's get it in. While we getting some more people in here, let's go ahead and get this in. All right.
Events are great when experienced once, but sometimes you've got to do it again. Avery Entertainment presents the return of the You Name It tour.
Cassandra Moody, what's going on?
Headlines this
Craig, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, Craig.
Saturday, November 12th at the Sumter County Civic Center. Also featuring the Canton Spirituals.
We didn't have
Those Mississippi boys are coming.
but the Lord been good.
Doc McKenzie and the
I
Highlights.
wanna live so God can use
Use me.
anywhere.
The gospel
Y'all come
legends
on in.
sowing
Thank you,
the
Cassandra, for
revelation
coming in.
return of the You Name It tour. Saturday, November 12th at the Sumter County Civic Center. Doors open at 2. Program
Yeah.
begins 3:45. Platinum, VIP, and advanced tickets available. Get them at Eventbrite, Imports Limited in Sumter, Al's Musica, and Undisputed Barbershop. For info,
I'm so happy to be here this morning, guys.
9872.
So happy. Coming up, 26th anniversary. First live video recording. Sky City Music presents. Save the date, y'all. December the 11th. Always every year. Second Sunday in December. Y'all make sure y'all show the love. Get ready to come on out. All right? Y'all get ready to come on out. Yep. Let's go ahead and get back here. All right. How y'all doing? First of all, how y'all guys and girls doing? I see people being shot this morning. They not in here. They not in here this morning. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where they at, but they not in here this morning. But you know what? Like King George said, there's one monkey, don't stop no show. Ain't that what King George said? King George said, wait a minute, what am I doing? Y'all, I'm finding something. You know, my wife got some nice what can I call it? Videography stuff going on. And I be trying to learn or kind of let's do this one of these last commercials right here, and then we're gonna get on with the get on. All right, let's do this. We're gonna bring this back, and I think here we go. Uh-oh. It ain't showing nothing. All right, here we go. Do y'all see what I'm seeing? Because it's show late. Cheryl Snell, what's going on? How you doing? Is it the what's going on here?
Today are
All right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Helen Marie, what's going on?
Hey y'all, I went out to buy diapers and wipes for my nephew, and I was blown away at the prices. The leading brands today are so expensive. So let me introduce you to Cute Leaf. It's a grade A diaper, because we have to have the best. It comes in a pack of 50 for only $12.99. And you don't even have to go anywhere. If you live in the Columbia area and you're buying 2 packs or more, you get same-day delivery for free. Same-day delivery. You can't beat that. So call that number on the screen. Discount Diaper World.
Work together.
All right. Now, let's get to the show. How's everybody doing? I feel like praising him. How many of y'all gonna praise him with me? If you're gonna praise him, well, let's go. I'm feeling good. Can y'all hear the music? Let's start it back over. Craig Stoops, I got you, brother. Ron Cunningham, what's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning, Ron. All the way from wherever he at, he all over the country. We got 2 people that be all over the place. Cassandra Moody, good morning. That's family right there. Helen Marie, good morning. Yeah. Cheryl Snell, doing so well. Good morning, Cheryl. Helen Marie Robinson, good morning. Cheryl says she's doing great, guys. Mike C. Adams. I call him Trouble. Now, what's going on, man? Mike always making some good noise out in the community. What's going on, good brother? What's going on, man? All right, let's stop this right here. Musicians, let's come to a halt. All right, back to the show. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate everybody coming in for the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast. Ron said I need to turn my mute. Okay, yep. I'm gonna make sure I turn it up next time. Good morning, Mike, man. Always a pleasure. Listen, always a pleasure to have. Listen, is my mic okay? Is my mic okay? Because I know sometimes after I play music, me and my wife are still trying to figure some things out technically here. You know, we experience all type of technical difficulties all times, and a lot of times on the spot and on the fly, you can't do nothing but just go with it. Okay, everything is good. That's great. Listen, let's go ahead and get this in. I see good Deacon Craig Stoops got the inspirational word for the day that says the key to success is to keep growing in all areas of life, mental, emotional, spiritual, as well as physical, by none other than the great Julius Erving. None other than the great Julius Erving. Yeah, Mike, yeah, I call him Big Trouble. Yeah. But listen, I say this right here, and this is not only dealing with, let's just say per se, the things going on in our community. Because when it comes to the school system, when it comes to your county, your city, your town, your district, there has to be some type of noise being made to bring attention to situations. A lot of times we are not privy of what's going on because we just don't know. So it's always good to have someone or some ones that are able to bring your attention to things that should be of concern to everyone. Now, I must say this, just like in the church, I've noticed everyone has a side they choose. Everybody has a side that they choose. But in order to know a side, you must know information. I can guarantee you one thing: when it comes to things that's going on in the community for the Lower Richland, Hopkins, Gas, and Eastover area, Mike is going to bring you and make sure you are aware of situations that's going on. He and as well as other people are not going to ask you to take their side, not going to beg you to side or be on or agree with it, but he does what I do on here: bring attention to situations and forces you to ask the question, what is going on in my area? Whether it's right or wrong, when it's brought to the forefront. And you know what I noticed, Mike? People really don't like what I want to call confrontation. They think confrontation is bad. The world is built off of confrontation. Things are conquered off of confrontation. Decisions are made through confrontation. So, Mike, good work. Keep up what you're doing. Good or bad, who's to say? All it says is you bringing the information to the people, and everybody know me. Whatever I can only speak on what I know. What I don't know, I try to find out. Man, this light here kind of good and bright. I wonder if I can darken that a little bit. Oh no, it's messing up my thing. Yeah, but yeah, let's keep. Mike said, yeah, he good to go. Ron and Cheryl in the church talking. Hello, my sister Cheryl Snell, the hardest working. Yeah, Cheryl. I think Cheryl flew in from England last night, by way of Russia and then Japan. So Cheryl, we thank you for being here in here. It's a blessing to have you in here. How you doing, Cheryl Hinton Harris? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, you know what, Craig just said some. We need to have discussions, not argument. We as a society need to learn from that. And you know what? That's what I was saying. It's nothing better. Like I said, regardless of what's going on, and I use these things because these are things I'm a part of. In the community, in the church, and listen. We all ain't gonna agree on everything. We all ain't gonna like what's going on. We all don't think, We all think it should be done this way. We all think it should be done that way. But let's be clear. Somebody got a job to do. And in that job that's being done, a person has to make a decision on how they think things ought to be ran. They're going to make decisions on how they think things. And in those decision makings, we all ain't going to agree on what should be done. So again, if you have concerns at your church, in your community, whatever have you, you should be able to go to that person or persons, have a meeting, and instead of having an argument, we ought to be able to have a discussion of how we can make the situation better. It's simple as that, how we can make the situation better. Cheryl said, praise the Lord. Ron, it's good to know things for yourself. This is what I like about this show. This is what I like about my podcast. Is have a better understanding. That's why when you hear people say, look what such and such doing, they not doing right, well, they did this. A lot of times we would jump on the bandwagon, hell or high water. We don't know no details or nothing. Hell or high water, we gonna jump on the bandwagon and we just gonna say, yeah, you right. But there's some things that you just have to listen. Google is here. The State House is here. These people who we may have a disagreement with or a problem with, they are here. They are your representatives. They are your leaders in the church. They are your leaders in the community. They are here for you to talk to them, not at them. I've said it before. I've had issues with some of the things that I've seen in the past 3 months, I would say. There's some issues that I've not with the people that was in the leadership. No, because I myself am a leader in my own right, and I myself have things that are being done that people don't agree with. They don't like, and they say this and that, say this and I say that. But I myself am a leader, so I understand you may not agree with me, but at least you can respect. What I've seen in the past 3 months, especially on the social media, in some situations, and we're not going to go into details, but I just didn't like the way adults were acting with back and forth comments and this and that. And I'm like, yo, we got kids who are watching this. We got daughters. And that's another thing. Before you get on social media making all type of crazy comments, just remember, you are talking about somebody's child. You are talking about somebody's mother. You are talking about somebody's sister, somebody's brother. You are talking about somebody's loved one. And listen, everybody got this saying, I ain't scared. I'm always outside. Listen, you don't know who or whom's or whatever, who you are talking about. You don't know how somebody feel about them. And just remember, somebody somewhere who looks up to you is watching everything that you do. They are watching what you are doing, right? Am I right? Cheryl says, right now I'm chilling in my hometown, St. Matthews. I only have to travel about 15 minutes to get to the radio. Well, Cheryl, that's good, because normally you have to fly in from Alaska. And I know that's a lot of plane ride. But listen, guys, we're gonna, I'm seeing more and more people. Listen, y'all come on in. Everybody who was in here, I'm gonna call your names again, all the way from Deacon Stoops, Cassandra, Cheryl, Cheryl Snell, also Mike C. Adams, also Cheryl Hinton Harris, Ron, everybody. I need all y'all to comment. Everybody that's in here, I need y'all to comment. I don't even care. Matter of fact, let's do this right here, because this show is about discussing and talking about anything. Let's just everybody type in respect. Come on. Everybody who's on, I see it ain't a bunch of y'all on here. So it ain't like I got 600 people on the live. Just go ahead. Everybody type in respect. Everybody type in respect. Come on, people. And I got some good topics that I want to get to today. Type in Eric Montario. What's going on? Montario. Hey, what's going on, bro? Yeah, everybody type in. There's one thing I can assure you, that I may not agree with you, but I can respect you. Dorothy Wright, what's going on? Good morning. Respect. We can agree to disagree in a respectful way. Let me tell you what happens a lot of times when we don't agree with somebody. We stop liking them. We don't want to like nobody no more. Nobody want to like you. I don't like you. We start to name it. Listen, I don't agree. Listen, Helen Marie Robinson said respect. Me and my wife been married 20 plus years. There's a lot of things that she do that I may not like. I still love and respect it. There's some things that I might not agree with. I still love and respect it, and vice versa. I know I give her some trouble, but she still love and respect me. Huh? Yeah. Cassandra Moody said, respect. Let me just, since y'all might not listen, respect, 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 respect. Huh? Now, how many of y'all know God can be everything that you need him to be? Huh? God can be everything you need him to be, right? I'm gonna look up something. I want y'all to, yeah. God can be everything you need him to be, right? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I want to let you know what he can be to you. All right. Listen, whatever you need, God can be this for you. All right. Jesus is my what? Come on. In case just in case y'all didn't hear what she said, this is our fellow Caucasian brothers and sisters that we love so much. They said Jesus is. Listen, there's a song, God is my everything. Y'all know the song. God is my everything. He's my joy in sorrow. He's my hope for tomorrow. He's a rock. And okay, if he is all that, then gosh dog it, he can be your Easter bunny too. Am I right about it? God is my Easter bunny. Jesus 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 is. Jesus is my Easter bunny. 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 Jesus is. Okay. Jesus is. Listen. The Bible says, let everything that has breath praise ye the Lord. That's what the Bible says, right? Praise. So Jesus is our Easter bunny, okay? Craig Stoops, thank you, Deacon Stoops. Deacon Stoops said the only way you learn is to listen to others' opinion that differ from. That's the beauty of this. And this is what I want to make sure we stick to. In spite of our disagreements, we should respect one another. We should respect one another. Oh, my sister-in-law, Tamara West, how you and the fam doing? How's Sheila and my baby girl up there doing? Taylor, how is everybody doing, Tam? All the way from tuning in from Tennessee. Thank you, appreciate it. I know you're in a different time zone. Go ahead and wipe that stuff out the corner of your eye, Tamara. Just get it out. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, love you, love you. And y'all keep my other sister-in-law in prayer, Maya Janae West, who lost a dear friend of hers. She was they were roommates in college, played ball together, and her friend tragically passed a few days ago. Had something that happened, and she passed. I don't want to go into details because it's not everybody, but just they was good friends. So keep Maya, Janae, Janaya, Maya and my daughter, you would think that they was twins. They was born at different times, but they got the same mannerism, but her and my daughter act just alike. But yeah, keep her in prayer. Mike C put down there, let me go back Because Mike said, hey, I'm as true as they come. I can sit at the table and still break bread with you no matter what it may. Yeah. Mike, I hear Mike said respect. Now I wish I don't know if it's the same person that I seen, Cheryl Hinton Harris. If I'm not mistaken, Cheryl, if this is you, I would love to have you on just to discuss some things that we got going on in the community, some different ideas that we have for the school. And I can assure you, this is a place where we can come and nobody's gonna dog anybody out or try to like I said, because I ain't no side chooser. Mike can tell you, me and Mike, I've been knowing Mike, been knowing our family since we found out a couple months ago when I talked to him that, you know, he been knowing my dad and him a long time. But I've been knowing Mike ever since I was a little boy, really going down to Joe Myers barbershop, getting my haircut, and then growing up being an older man, always seeing him. And Mike, listen, there's some thing. I think the thing that really draw me and Mike close together, we Cowboy fans. Listen, so I may agree with Mike on some things because we Cowboys. So I listen. If Mike said it's red and it's really pink, then I'm going with Mike on that because we Cowboys. Y'all can not agree with me if you want to. Mike said, and I do not have to hide. That's right. Cheryl said, yeah, wait a minute. No, ain't no Cheryl. Jesus is the Easter Bunny. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait a minute, fuck. Jesus is the Easter Bunny. Come on, let's bring that back one more time, Cheryl. Jesus is the Easter Bunny. Don't act like you don't know. Listen, God is my everything. Come on.
My Easter Bunny. Jesus is my Easter Bunny. Jesus is my Easter Bunny. Jesus is.
Now, wait a minute. Now, this is what I noticed. Wait a minute. Let me get him out the way.
Jesus is.
I'm noticing, y'all, listen, pay attention. What do y'all notice? I'm noticing musicians playing and not nary thing coming out. Huh? You listen, the musicians are playing and not nary type of music is coming out. Jesus is my Easter Bunny. Jesus, maybe I missed something. Let me go back. But Jesus is the Easter Bunny, but what happened to the music?
My Easter Bunny. Jesus is my Easter Bunny.
Huh?
Jesus is my Easter Bunny. Jesus is. Jesus is. Jesus is.
One more time. And listen, I did hear some type of music, but maybe Jesus cut the music off because he wanted them to know that not only can I be your everything, I can be your Easter Bunny.
My Easter Bunny. Jesus is
Look at the
my
bass
Easter
player
Bunny.
still playing.
Jesus is my
The
Easter
guitar
Bunny. Jesus is.
The keyboard playing. Y'all better quit playing. God is our everything. I don't know what y'all talking about. God is our everything. Yeah. Oh man. Terrence the laugh like on in training. So it's okay. All right. Yeah, Terrence said we good. Yeah. Mike C. Adams says, Todd Makers, you know people make edits to the Bible to fit their city. Well, see, Mike, Mike gonna bring it out you now. Now, Mike know how to box. I'm gonna tell you right now. Mike is good at what he do. Okay, Mike know how to box. Mike know how to. Hold up, I need to pull the seat up a little bit. Mike know how to, Mike know how to do that shoulder roll. Mike know how to take the hit, and then Mike know how to throw a jab out there and wait for you to open up. Mike, I know what you're saying, Doc. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Doc. I know what you're saying. Cheryl, listen, Cheryl, God is the Easter Bunny, okay? God is the Easter Bunny. Let's see. These two say, yes, they do. The Bible is God's word, like it or not. There are some things I don't like in the Bible, but I'm not arguing with God. Good luck with it. Listen, now, y'all keep me in your prayers. Later on today at the hour of 10 o'clock, I will be speaking at New Life Below Baptist Church. And Craig, you just gave me confirmation in something that I'm saying in my sermon. And You right. I just do that's a knockout punch. There's a point in my sermon where I'm pretty much saying exactly what you're saying. So for those of you who are not busy around by the hour or 10 o'clock, I should be up speaking. I'm guessing by 10:30. We don't have church long. You can go to New Light Below Baptist Church on Facebook or either New Light Below Baptist Church on YouTube, and you'll be able to hear the sermon. Listen, I don't need you to hear me or come listen to me. I just need you to listen to the sermon. Listen to what God said. And I'm only telling y'all I'm speaking because I have a confirmation through something that Craig Stu said. Yes, they do. The Bible is God's word, like it or not. There are some things I don't like in the Bible, but I am not arguing with God. Good luck with those that do. Listen, if God said it, that's enough for me, right? God said it, that is enough for me. Y'all, listen, everybody who I'm seeing in here, I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to comment. Cedric's, what's going on, good buddy? What's going on? How you doing? Reverend A.B. Listen, I want y'all to make sure y'all know that you are tuning in right now. Right now, you are tuned in to none other than the St. Matthew, St. Martin, Luke, and John, Acts, Romans 10 and 9, Apostolic, International, Multicultural, Multi-Denominational, Kojic Assembly Church of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Well, I am your podcast pastor. You know, everybody pastors now. Everybody pastors nowadays. But let me listen. I've been a podcast pastor now for the past 2 years. All right? I've been doing this podcast and pastoring thing for the past 2 years. Thank y'all for tuning in to my church. My church name begins St. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans 10 and 9, Apostolic, International, Multicultural, Multi-Denominational, Cultural Assembly Church of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, where I am your podcast pastor. And we enjoy each other. Huh? Am I right about that? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. See, wait a minute. Mike say, I agree, Craig. Then Strickland come in, and then Mike come right back. I don't agree with that punch. No. Mike, Mike. No. Helen Marie Robinson. How you doing, Helen? Oh, Helen, you already been here, and Helen. Yeah. Listen, I got some other things that I want to get to. Some topics. Ruby Glenn, what's going on, Ruby? All the way from the Bama. I got some topics I want us to get to that I think is very interesting. Let's see if I can get to it. Y'all, I'm fiddling around here. Let me see. Here we go. Let me find it. You know these doggone Facebook stuff, boy. Here we go. Let me find it, and let me do this one first. Let's do this one first. I don't know if it'll come up.
One of the man's deepest emotional needs is to feel.
Wait a minute. Hold up, brother. Hold up right there. Hold up, brother. Hold up, brother. Ricardo Wright, what's going on? Listen. Let's see where we at. Okay, I got him pulled up. Craig Stu says no one likes to get hit with a punch. That's right, Craig. And listen, ladies, y'all don't get mad at me today. But you know what? This is for all the fellas, okay? Fellas, I need your love. Craig, if Wendy is awake, go in another room. Because everybody with a wife, or either, listen, pull your wife up to the doggone, to the phone, to the laptop, to the computer, pull them up and tell them, women's, listen now, I'm in danger zone too, because my wife is in the building, okay? So I can hear, I can feel or either see a shoe coming, a knife, a bullet, a gun at any given time. But that's all right, because I'm doing this for y'all, okay? So here we go. Let's add this in here. Teeth, what's going on? My E2M buddy, what is going on? I'm going to play this right here, and then I'm going to go to one that's got a little more detail, all right? So y'all, let's listen. Turn your volumes up, and let's go.
Man's deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him. See, it's not even just about the sex, but one of his deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him. Someone's in a situation, your husband feel like, you don't desire me as a...
Uh-oh. Woo! Woo! Calvin Bowers, what's going on? I said, men, are we in? Listen, men, don't y'all leave me hanging now. I'm going out on a limb. I felt this was a good discussion. I have had this discussion before on the podcast, but I've always just pretty much came from my, I wouldn't say from my perspective. Well, yeah, from my perspective, my point of view. Listen, Teach says no lies detected. And listen, guys, if you want to, a couple, of course, my mother and father always show them, but a couple that when you see them together, the Durants are something serious. Y'all hear what I say? The Durants think they doggone 16, 17. Y'all have to see the Durants. Yeah. The Durant, hold up. Let me bring the Durants and make you do this right here. They, yeah, the Durants be on it. Yeah, let me get back. Listen. Let me get back, cause I ain't got Tamara talking about she dying. Don't die. Say like old buddy said in life, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Here we go. Let's go back to it again. Matter of fact, let's back it up.
Man's deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him.
Okay.
See, it's not even just about the sex, but one of his deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him. Someone's in a situation, your husband feel like, you don't desire me as a man. When you reject me, I feel like you don't desire me. Now that's dangerous. That's dangerous to where what is it like? You don't like me?
and it looks like what this is most likely, it looks like maybe a marriage conference or a TV show, and I'm thinking that the young man and the lady may be husband and wife, and they just maybe it's like a marriage type thing where they just because most times, matter of fact, I can give you perfect example. Okay, now we talking in the benefit of the men, right? The first person that has made a comment, my wife. Now see women, I'm gonna tell you what y'all, when y'all hear a man say I need attention, the first thing the woman say, and this is where I want to get to. Oh, well, no, wait a minute. Listen, we understand that it goes both ways, but what we talking about the needs. I ain't saying I don't care nothing about the woman's needs right now. What I'm saying, we focusing on the needs of the man. The first comment is from my, let me put my face big on the screen here. It comes from my own wife. My wife, listen, it's just the nature of everybody, and I'm gonna prove this in another post, that the man's feelings is always yeah, but. I'm not saying that women should or should not be listen, because I always say, my saying is, ladies, the same way you feel, your man feels the same way. So it's two. But the first thing in the ladies' defense is my wife said, you can't ask for what you're not giving in return. Then she got the nerve and the audacity to put, let me finish looking. I'm about to go down there and bust her on her head right now. I told you I got to be careful because I might see a shoe, gun, or a knife come around the corner. All right, but I'm doing this for y'all. I love y'all. I'm doing this for y'all. Let me see. Craig says, funny, I never tell Wendy I'm going to the gym. I always say I'm going to get safe. Look at this. No, Tam, no, there ain't no boom. Listen, guys, guys, y'all need to listen. We gonna stand up together today. Listen, And women, we not knocking nothing that the women do or have done for the men. One of the places I want people to understand is that the man is never in a comfort position in the home. The man is looked at as the provider. The man is looked at to fix any and every problem. Now, not diminishing the power and the need for a woman, okay? But I want to focus on the need of the man's confidence at all times, the need to be desired. Listen, this is just stuff. It's just simple as 1, 2, 3, but it's barely talked about. Let me make myself big again. It's barely talked about because the focus is always on the need of the woman, and the woman needs everything. Don't get twisted that Brother Todd said women don't need affection and the man should not be affectionate to his woman. What I'm saying is we know all that. Now that we know women need affection, now that we know women need to be desired, now men need this. This is what I want to focus on. Okay? Huh? What do you mean? No, you're not sister-in-law. What do you mean? Huh? Oh, she talking about I ain't gonna go busting. Sister-in-law, you too far away. You too far away, and I can get downstairs and back upstairs by the time you hop on the plane and get to Columbia. I know that for a fact. Huh? Todd, watch it. She about to take you down. You better stay on the. No, man, she good. But listen, this I'm gonna play this from the beginning, and I gotta go get it cooked. Cause y'all, I done got hot. It's getting hot in here. I gotta go get me a fan real quick. But I want y'all to listen to the brother. Listen to him. And I can tell that it's not coming from a place of malice. This seems to be a form of some type of teaching. And if you look over here, let me make it big. Right there, the title says it gives him confidence. This is not to diminish the woman, but it's to uplift the man. A lot of times women, when you start saying something about the household and the man needs this, the first thing that we throw out, well, if. No. Let's get away from the well, if. We talking about the needs of a man right now. Okay? I don't want y'all to lose focus of this. Don't lose focus, brother. Let's start this over from the beginning. Let's start it. It's only a minute and 30 seconds. We might not even get through the whole thing. Let's go.
Deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him. See, it's not even just about the sex, but one of his deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him. Some of us in a situation, your husband feel like you don't desire me as a man. When you reject me, I feel like you don't desire me. Y'all, that's dangerous. That's dangerous to where what is it like you don't like me? And if he sees that his wife desires him, listen, when he sees his wife desires him, it gives him a sense of well-being in all other areas of his life. It gives him confidence. He walk with swagger. He different. He go to work. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? I see you over there, baby. Hey, that's what's up, boy. When he go to work, areas of his life. It gives him a sense of well-being in all other areas of his life. It gives him confidence. He walk with swagger. He different. He go to work. How y'all doing today? How y'all?
Okay, see, this is why I wanted y'all to hear what he's saying. It definitely wasn't to diminish or dog the women. He was just saying these are ways that you can speak into your man's life. Huh? Now listen, script, I don't know that exact kind of script goes, love your wife like Christ, love the church and all that. But yeah. And like I said, we lose focus on, let's be honest, there is much conversation about taking care of the woman, protecting the woman, her feelings, we should blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to talking about men's feelings and protection, it's always, see, we as men have been taught, shut up, don't cry, stand up. You be there and fall off the rooftop of the house and your daddy tell you, stand up, boys don't cry. your brain hanging out your head, your heart hanging out, your guts hanging out, your daddy tell you don't cry. We've been taught to suppress the feelings. And see, a woman can tap into that. Listen, not only can she make him feel confident, but she can assure him, listen, you can express your feelings with me. So again, ladies, I'm not trying to bash and not just with husband and wife, because we live in a time now where we have same gender marriages. It still works the same way. You have to be conscious of the other person's needs and desires. And y'all know I talk about this all the time. This is just the first time I heard somebody break it down like this. You have to be conscious of that. Because a lot of times, listen, okay, man, let's be honest. Even me, myself, listen, my feelings, this is what I want. And you forget about the needs and desires of the other one. Mike C says, the desire is two ways, not the GPS. Yeah, thank you. The desire is two ways. But Mike, I need you to stay in my corner on this now. Listen. Look at Tammy talking about boom, 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 nothing. Boom, nothing. Boom, nothing. Craig said, Todd, watch she is about. Oh, okay. I messed around and missed some comments. I got to catch up. As soon as I catch up, we're going to go back. She say C17 outside. Yeah. And much love and respect to my sister-in-law who serving our country by way of the Air Force. All right. Yeah, much love and respect. I hear this, but we as men gotta give it, fellas. If you want the great love, you gotta be consistent. Valentine's Day and Christmas is every day. Mike, see, Mike. Men, see, this is the issue. The discussion ain't what we should give. The discussion is talking about what we need. See, and I know Mike is a strong-willed mind guy, good person. But see how even Mike as a man, when we're talking about the needs of a man, it's automatically built in us to say, yeah, but guys, we gotta. No, and listen, not saying that guys shouldn't, but what we're saying is let's focus on the man needs this. Don't give me no but if. Because we can do the vice versa all day long. The woman needs the man to do. Yeah, and listen, these are things that we already know, right? But what I'm talking about is see how easy it is for the attention to get from the man to back. Mike, my own brother, Deacon Mike, D, we need to have a meeting at the church. He said, I hear this, but, and there's nothing wrong with y'all, and we're not disagreeing. I'm just showing y'all how easily it is for when you put focus on a man, the focus immediately goes to the wrong or yeah, but. Let me see. I want to make sure I ain't miss nobody. Yeah. Y'all see where I'm trying to go with this? Because I think women get offended and they want to start, yeah, but you got to do that. No, man, this thing ain't on yet. No, let's get past the but and let's concentrate, because it's like if a man cries in front of his woman or gets emotional, you know what's normally said? But you supposed to be a man. But you supposed to understand. But you supposed to follow. But a man needs the space to show his emotion without being judged with the but you supposed to be. And Mike, now listen, guys, y'all follow me on this right here. Okay? I'm not saying what Mike is saying is wrong. Because, listen, we as men, these are things that we should do. But then, okay, Mike, since we're going to throw that in there, I hear this, but we as men got to give it. Okay, well, Mike, what I'm saying is, but the women should give it as well. But the focus ain't to say women doing something wrong. This is just opening up the conversation saying that, listen, Your man, your mate, your lover may not come to you directly and say, hey, because you know why a man won't go to his wife or lover, or your you might not go to your partner and say, hey, I don't feel this, because they're gonna take offense to it. Well, what you mean? I do this and I do that. See, that ain't a conversation I want to have. What I want to have is a conversation that, hey, you know, men need this. This is to help pour as much as support I give y'all women. Y'all, listen, I already know. And then the men, look, Craig and Mike, what is going on? Montario, where you at? You still here, man? I need somebody. Any Cedrics. Y'all must be got your, listen, my wife down there. I don't know what I'm walking into when I leave out of here. Now, I'm supposed to speak today at the church. If I don't make it, y'all know my wife done took me out. All right? And let me say this again. Guys, I totally agree that men are supposed to do this consistently. But and it ain't a 50-50 thing. It's a 100% effort from both sides. Okay? 100% effort from both sides. All right, here we go. How you expect a woman to desire a man, but he's not desiring her? Women are emotional people. Okay, stop right there. All right, stop right there. Stop right there. I think y'all missing the point again. Well, actually, y'all are making my point. The man gets no attention except what he should do, not what he should receive. Are y'all missing this? I need to know if y'all missing what I'm saying here. Because my wife came back again. It says a woman. Let's put it back up. He says, how you expect a woman to desire a man, but he's not desiring her? Women are emotional people. No, the Bible says, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. A woman needs to be desired. See, whoa. Wait a minute, wifey. The women have went into defense mode, and we're not talking about you. All we are saying is what a man. See, we rarely talk about what a man needs, because women look at men as you are the man. You supposed to be brave. You ain't supposed to have blah blah blah. You supposed to stand tall. What about the emotion? See, women are emotional people, so men ain't emotional. What happened is when a man gets emotional, y'all look at the man as weak. But a strong man is able to show his emotion. Maybe that's why your man, your mate, your lover can't show you no emotional, because you don't respect or understand. We only see it from our point of view. Oh, well, if this. Any argument you have with your lover or your friend, and you explaining something to them, and the first thing that they say is, oh, well, you done already lost the conversation. Oh, well, if. No. It should be, okay, I see where you're coming from. Because women, listen, you're going to have your day. This is the men's day. This is like men's day at church. This is the men's day. Can the men walk down the aisle by themselves this morning without the women wanting to walk down the aisle with them? Huh? Can the men sit down at the table today and enjoy the feast? Women, this discussion is not to, it's saying these are things that men desire or need or want, and they may not say it vocally to you. She said a woman needs to be desired also. These days a woman provides. My wife she proved my point though. She proved my point. And that's what listen. A woman needs to be desired. These days, a woman provide also. We are not discussing what the woman does or the times that we are telling you what a man needs. Just like I say, everything that a woman needs, a man needs. Huh? Men don't. You know what? Now I'm talking about her taking me. I might have to go take her out. She talking about men don't listen. Try this. Desire your woman. I bet you get the same thing in return. Woo, woo, there it is. See, here again, I want y'all done lost the focus. My wife done lost the focus. But I know what she's doing. She engaged in the conversation. She wants to think. This has nothing. Listen, the conversation is what a man. Listen, can we? Okay, if you see the need of a man on the side of the road, thirsty, and you got a bottle of water, does the man need to ask for it, or do you just need to give it to him? You have access of water, lots of access to water. Does this man who can barely talk, who is embarrassed, who is shamed, who is homeless, whose mouth is cracked up because he's part, does he need to ask you for the water, or can you just give him the water without? Listen, I know somebody gonna say, well, we have not because we ask not, but let's get into reality. If I have something that someone needs, they shouldn't have to ask for it. I should automatically give it from the kind of and listen, not because I'm looking for something in return. I do it because it needs to be done. Right? Look, Mike, you and my wife in timeout right now. Here we go. T says, nope, not so. Todd, how about express your truth and not act like you have no emotions or no. See, whoa. See, I think I think what I'm saying, most guys are brought up to be hard, to not show emotions, to just be, I can handle it. I remember one time, long time ago, we had me and my wife's first house. We had a situation with our first house. We was maybe a year, 2 or 3 in the marriage, young married couple, daughter young, baby, and we were just struggling all over the place. We ain't really know. We was doing good, but we ain't know how to just balance bills and life, and this bill catching up with us. My wife, she had to because of medical reasons, she wasn't able to work for a while, and we got letter in the mail saying this, letter in the mail saying that, and my wife was looking, and she was like teary-eyed and looking, and I'm looking at this paper, and all I'm saying to myself is, what I'm gonna do to make this situation right? How I'm gonna get this right? You know, my wife said, well, you ain't showing no emotion. And I was like, now, and listen, I'm only telling you this because I'm saying, because I've only been taught as a man that you don't cry or cry or you be emotional. You need to be the strong presence in your home. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm going with that. This is the Facebook user here. I don't know who that is right there. You got to know the 5 love languages. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then that is exactly the problem. Well, Craig, put him in there. Type him in there. Type him in there, Craig. All right, let's see. No, the discussion should be both parties desiring each other. No, you know what? Again, y'all, listen. The discussion is not both parties. We are talking about the needs of man. Why can't we get past that? How come when we talk about what a man needs is all of a sudden, well, we should talk about? No, we shouldn't. We not talking about the needs we talking about what the man needs. Here we go again. Men aren't the only one in a relationship. A woman can help you. We were raised not to show your men weren't the only ones in a relationship. A woman can't help you if you were raised to not. No. Oh my gracious. Listen, this is not, and I don't know what. Look, guys, I'm really disappointed in the fellas. Fellas, y'all like y'all scared to say, yeah, bro, you right. This is not a knock against your wife, your lover, or your spouse. This is to say, okay, spouse, okay, love, okay, wife, okay, honey. I understand what you are saying, but right now, I'm talking about me. I understand you have already expressed your feelings and told me what you need. Now I'm going to tell you what I need, and I don't need you to say, well, I need the same thing. I just need you to say, well, honey, I understand. Well, honey, I'm going to try. And yes, that goes both ways, but every time we single the men out, it's always a yeah, but. Are y'all following me? This is, I ain't even got to the other video yet. My gracious. The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman is a book every couple needs to read. It saved my marriage and can help you with yours if you struggle. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. He said, oh, snap, you just woke up, Wendy. I'm in. He said he in trouble. Good morning, Helen. Good morning. Brother, tighten that back up. These women need us. Happy Queen. Boy, I tell you, Mike, boy, you leaving me out here. Mike, you leaving me out here, Doc. Mike, boy, you dirty. You dirty. T says, a man showing his emotion lets us know he feels he's present and he desires to be a part of the relationship. This is what real women desire to know in order to give her all. And yes. And this is what I'm trying to get the conversation. It's not to say that a woman is doing a bad job. A woman and a man, vice versa, should be able to display the message to their lover. Or listen, or not just a woman and a man, because we have same-sex marriage. It should be, listen, it's okay. I need you to show me your emotions. Listen, I may not like what you say or the emotions you feeling, but I respect it. And listen, please express, long as you're respectful in your emotions. Listen, when you're sad, when you need to cry, I'm that shoulder you can cry on. It's not an embarrassment for you as my lover to be emotional. See, this is where I'm, yeah. Y'all, this is a good. Women, please give your man some. Mike sitting here playing two sides of the fence. No, and it's not about the attention. It's about the need. Because you got to give your mate the correct attention. Listen, right now, I don't want my wife to come up here and be like, oh, well, you want some attention? Here it is. What? Nah. That ain't what I want. She don't want me to come down there and be like, oh, okay, well, you said on here. Okay, well, what you? No. Now, everything that we are talking about, first of all, let me say this again before I go any further. Everything that we are discussing goes both ways, but we want to focus on the MEN. Huh? T says, not all, Todd. Only some women view it as weak, not me. It just lets me know it's time for me to step up and be strong. See, that's the point that's what I'm trying to wrap it up into. The man should be very well confident knowing that when he shows his emotion, his wife or his lover or her lover or their spouse don't look at them as you always what? No. Just like Jesus was those people, Easter Bunny. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Mike says, hell, cry. Mike said, hell, I cried looking at TV and stand up and still be a man. Yeah. And like I said, women, I don't want it to be a yeah, but if. Because when I talk about the women need this, I don't want to hear from the man, well, I do this if she do that. I don't want to hear that. Because that's not what it's. We are focusing on the needs of the man. Not, yeah, he has needs, but can we listen, y'all, stay in that frame for me. All right, Francis Suber says, crying is healthy. I don't want to you to get it twisted. Women are emotional creatures, however, that does not eliminate the fact that men are stronger ones in a relationship. This is how, in a way, the man was reared.
A man that cries does not appear to be weak. I am not agreeing with your justification this morning. I don't know exactly what you're doing because I want to make sure that we're clear. I'm saying that men have been viewed as weak. I'm not saying that a man is weak, Francis Suba, because he cries. Men have been brought up. We have been told to be tough. Listen, I must be in this all by myself. Y'all ain't gonna tell me, Francis Suba or whoever on here, if you was around a man and he messed around and started crying, that people didn't look at him as weak, especially if he lose a game, if he something happened that he don't like. I'm not talking about if somebody died. We were brought up in society that a man that cries is weak. Now, how you feel now, you may understand that a man or a boy that cries. Y'all ain't gonna tell me when your baby boy, when your grandson or your son fall down and he gets ready to cry, the first thing that we say is what? Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. This is what I'm talking about. But I want to make sure I understand what you're saying, which part that you're not agreeing with me on. Tamara says it should be automatic for, yeah. And listen, guys, again, I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm getting emotional. It should be both ways, but I want to focus on the man. Here go my give to each other what you want. There we go. See, now daddy ain't even helping me out here. Daddy, help me. Daddy, you, Mike, and Craig, y'all ain't helping me out none here. I understand. You know why my daddy saying that? Because my mama right there by my daddy. my mama gonna knock him out. Yeah. Listen, again, before I play some more of the video, everything that I'm saying a man needs, a woman needs also. But can we talk about the needs of a man without saying yes, but? That's the only thing I'm trying to get out of this conversation. Okay? Here we go. It's not a woman's fault. You were raised to show, not to show, you was raised not to show your emotions. Both parties should desire each other, and that's my take. No, you look at yourself as weak if you cry. It's okay to show your emotions. It's not good. Yeah, listen, everything, listen, guys, and listen. True. And it's not a fault. I don't care what nobody's, and people on here may not want to say it, but we all know. Now, I'm not saying that a person's mother or father raised them up and say, cry. No. It's society has learned us that men don't cry. Can I get an agreement with that? Listen, those of you who have the new revelation and have been enlightened, I applaud you. Society has taught us from birth up that men are considered weak if they cry. You ain't gonna tell. I don't know where y'all. You know, everybody want to be on the safe side of this thing. It's okay to say, well, yeah, you're right. When I was coming up, it was looked down upon when boys cried. So that is instilled in the man. It was instilled in us that when you lose a game, you don't cry. You hold your head up and you go in and shake the man's hand. Huh? I would get no. Yeah. We should give. I was using that analogy about the water when I was saying if you see that your mate needs something, when you see your lover needs something, if your lover needs the water, but they don't ask for it, they shouldn't have to ask for the water in their time of need. You should know that they need it and give it to them. That's what I was saying. But I understand what you're saying. Thank you. Pops Rev said it, and I listen, daddy. I can't say nothing to my daddy now. Look at my wife loving this here. My wife loving this here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, anime bullet. Anime, Eat the cake, Anna. Eat the cake. Francis says, I would do the same for a man in need as well as for a woman in need. It's not a woman's fault that most men are taught that they are superior to women. The word says a man that finds a woman finds a good thing. The man that cries is not weak. No, he's not. I agree. In my eyes, perhaps your perception is flawed. No. Francis, listen. What you saying is what I'm saying. Okay, y'all keep saying your perception is flawed. The perception is, and nobody is admitting it, because you saying I would do the same for a man in need as well as for a woman in need. Okay, first of all, again, I'm not talking about women. See, this is where y'all missing it. See, a man can't have this conversation for his needs alone because it's instilled to y'all to overlook what we're talking about. I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about what a woman, everybody keeps saying the man needs, but a woman as well. I ain't gonna say the heck what the woman needs. I'm saying I'm talking about the men. Not one person has said on here, yes, men need this because they have said men need this, but the woman. Can we get a conversation without a but the woman? Then it says it's not a woman's fault that most men are taught. Listen, most men are taught this from their mothers. What do you think happened from the slave days? Them women were telling their boy, don't you cry, hold your head out, don't you show. Let's not, come on now, don't act like y'all don't see this. It was taught from back in the day, from when we was enslaved. We were not to show no more. Who you think told mostly the put your head down when master walking past? The mother made sure, because the mother's concern was not to get her child lynched or whipped. The father too, but the mother made sure. A man that cries is not weak. It's not he's not. And my perception, and listen, y'all don't have to agree with me, and it's not, I'm not saying that you are wrong. I just want y'all to understand that I'm not saying. Let's go on, because we got more comments. I got another video I want to get to. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. yeah, but John Gray got his, I don't think, well, I guess you could learn something from John Gray, but we talking about a person who, I don't. Okay, here we go. But what you're not understanding is relationship is not about one person, but two. You can express how you feel and your needs, but also ask if you are giving her what she, okay. And wife, you're wrong again. My wife is wrong again, guys. I tell her all the time, I know I'm right about. Listen what she said. But what you are not understanding is a relationship is not about one person. That's not what I'm saying. Again, a relationship is two people, right? Can everybody agree with me? A relationship is two people, but we are focusing on the men. You know what's funny? When I have discussions about the needs of a woman, we don't have these long rebuttals. We don't have that. We don't have the conversation. But women, you need to cook more. Women, you need no. When we talk about the women, it's always, well, yeah, women need this and men should stand up and do it. Right here, listen, straight down the line. Don't nobody else type nothing saying both parties. It's an understood fact that both parties should love and respect and show emotions or whatever and support each other. But now, if I'm in a man's conference or in a marriage conference and a speaker is talking to a man, he's going to talk, or either a lady or whoever is talking to the woman, she's going to talk about the direct needs of she's not going to be talking, well, I don't know what she's going to talk about, but I believe she's not going to be focusing on the needs of the woman if she's trying to say what a man or the speaker said what a man. I'm trying to see how y'all not even seeing that part. Y'all just, yeah. If you are giving her what she needs emotionally, listen, it keeps going back to what the woman needs. I'm asking y'all about what the man needs. Huh? No, you think men need to have no. That's do I think in certain situations men need to have tougher skin? Yeah, but men should be able to express their feelings with their spouse without being looked upon as, and not saying that my wife or your spouse or her wife or whoever spouse looks at the other person as weak. But society has, listen guys, I think y'all missing what I'm saying. Society has told us that we should have tougher skin. Most men don't learn that it's okay to be emotional until we get married. We don't understand the need to be emotional with your spouse until you get married. Because all this long time, from the things I watch on TV, from the things I see in life, in life in general, I've been taught I need to be the man, the strong all the time. I show no emotions. I don't mean that you're mute. I mean that when something bothers you as a man, me personally, I didn't want my wife to see I was bothered about something. I wanted her to see a strong man, able to look at the situation, come up with a solution, and try to fix it. I'm not saying I was taught that as a boy from my family or from my father and mother. Society has taught that. And now, I can say this. I've never seen in my home my father crying because he was emotional about something, except it was over death. That was it. So I'm not saying that he taught me not to be emotional. You can only do what you have seen done and what you learn from in-house and the outside world. I look at my father as the ultimate man. And I'm pretty sure in the presence of my mother, he has been emotional. Maybe I need to get him on here one day and we talk about it. Yeah. And see, that's a two-way question, friends. And thank you for comment. Do you think men need to have tougher skin? I think in certain situations, yes. In certain situations, yes. I think in certain situations, yes. Okay, let me go back because I see I'm getting behind. No, a man should cry when he doesn't do something wrong. No man wait a minute. No man should cry when he doesn't do something. See, that ain't talking about nothing what we talking about. No, a man shouldn't cry when he doesn't do something. So if a man feeling emotional because he got a situation going on at work, or he may lost his job, or he didn't get the position at work, or he just have an emotional day, he shouldn't, because he cries, that mean he done something wrong? No. See, listen, guys, listen, stay in the frame of where I'm going with this. I'm gonna have to come back to the other video because we ain't even finished this one yet. Now see, I'm about to say this right here. My sister-in-law said, I understand what you want to do, what you hear, but it's all, yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah. I understand what you want to do here, but it's all tied together. But let me throw a but in there. When we talk about this with the man or the others, we don't have this much discussion about, yeah, women need this, but if she treat her man right, this. We only have that when we have the discussion about what a man needs. And it's not the need like, yo, this is what I need to be happy. No, it's what a man needs in order to complete him or to help him to be a better person and to help him be a better person to you. Because to give him what he needs is going to help him be a better person for himself and for you. And let me throw this in here, and vice versa. Okay? Here we go. Francis said, don't cry. You are a big boy. Wrong way. Yeah, see, thank you. This is what I'm talking about right here. That's the way it's been taught. Whether we meant to, right now, if my grandson come over here and he fall down the stairs, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, don't cry. Big boy, big boy, big boy. Big boy, don't cry. Don't cry. Big boy, big boy, Am I right? With my son, big boy, you got it. You got it, big. We have, I don't know if I'm using the right word, subconsciously taught our young men not to be emotional in times that when they should be emotional. I remember one time in the football game, I went in the game and my dad's on the sideline. And, you know, you playing in front of your parents, you know, you want to do the best. I went in there and did something, fumbled the ball, and, you know, the coach called me out, and I messed around and started crying. My dad said, "What you crying for?" And I started crying harder because he scared me when he hollered, "What you crying for?" Dry them tears up. This football. And I was like, I didn't know what to do. That's what you crying for? That's just the nature of the man. That's my son. What you crying for? This football. And he wasn't doing it out of way of being mean. It was, hey son, suck it up. You in the game. Now I came out. I was boo-hooing too. Coach called me out of the game. But what you crying for? Daddy, you remember that in the championship game? Yeah, our team went undefeated 2 years straight, man. I was a running back. Yeah. Craig says, make him read the 2 books. I mentioned you and you both. Listen, hold up. Craig. See, Craig, you were doing good, but I noticed something. Maybe Wendy might be standing over your shoulder, Craig. Craig said, make him read. Listen, how about we make both of us read this book? Come on, Craig. Both of us need to read the book, Craig. Both people in a relationship need to read it all. Craig said, make him read the book. Men, y'all, boy, I tell you, my own daddy, Craig, Mike, Cedric ain't saying nothing. Helen Marie Robinson, something that our ancestors taught us can be changed. I'd rather for the man to cry. Yeah, listen, Helen, thank you. That is true. And see, this is why we need to have, because listen, some of y'all in a relationship, y'all may understand why when an argument or a conversation goes on, that's why it's never a resolution to your argument, because when we argue, it's natural for us, not men, not women, for us, for people to always look at it from your perspective. Always. Yeah. These are stuff that we have learned, whether our ancestors or mothers and fathers meant to teach it. That's just like, how many of y'all done heard this? You don't talk to no doggone police. How many of y'all done heard that? We don't talk to the police. Or either how many of y'all done heard this? Tell me I'm lying. Don't you act up when we get in front of those white folks. Huh? How many of y'all done heard that before? When we get around these white folks, don't you be cutting up and acting up. Y'all, listen, the truth is y'all, and if anybody know I ain't never heard that before, stop it. Somebody ain't heard that type of stuff before. It's stuff that we've been taught from our forefathers, their forefathers. It was just stuff that might not have meant it and might not have been the intention, but it was presented to us, and unless something is explained, it's never going to be properly understood. And this is right. That's why we're dealing with so much mess today. Okay. Sister-in-law said, you don't have to cry. Show some emotion. It ain't got to be. Yeah, totally right. Yeah. And I don't want people to think that when we talk about showing emotion, it's just based upon crying. No, you're right. Hey, Sheila like that. Sheila don't show emotion as much as me, but it's how she was raised. They were right. Yeah. See. Thank you for the reality of what I've been trying to get to. That's the way. Whether it was intentionally taught, you do what you saw being done. She just keep it moving. Oh well, ain't no need to fuss about it. She ain't got to cry, but you, as her spouse, lover, understand that's a part of her emotion. So you know how to deal with her. You don't say, well, Well, I know you feel like this, but when we keep saying, but we get into the selfish part. I'm trying to listen, your space, your lover, your man, the man needs this. Yeah, but no. Mike says, Todd Mickens, I agree with you. Great to get that unexpected desire from your beautiful queen more than just, yeah. And it's, and truly, and I know I have to say this, it goes both ways. Shouldn't just be Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, birthday. Should be anniversary. Should be more than that. But it's a two-way street. That's why most men and Mike, Craig, most men already figure on Father's Day. You already like, well, it's an ongoing joke. Well, shoot, it's Father's Day. I ain't really expecting nothing. It's an ongoing joke amongst men that, hey, you know, Father's Day, and it's a joke because men know what I'm talking about, you know. Okay, let's see. And I ain't gonna be able to get to the, okay, you want to have Men's Day and have the discussion. Right now, you have both parties here, so both parties should desire it. I got to put my wife in timeout. She's just typing anything now. But it was taught in slavery days to divide, different day, different time. Well, listen, different day, different time, but the mentality has still been passed on. So I said, I was raised by my grandmother. She taught me that it's okay to cry because it allows you to release. Thank you, Brother Anderson. He's proving my point that certain people have been taught certain ways, and that's why, and in his relationship to his lovely wife, Cora, he may have started out showing his emotion early because he was taught it's okay to cry or show emotion. But most men are taught not to show emotion, and we didn't get off track. I understand you completely, sir. Thank you, Miss T. What's this right here? I understand you completely, sir. She says, I invite my husband to engage his true feelings, and I have to adjust accordingly in order for our marriage to be successful. I know I'm good and spoiled, but my husband knows that I've got him no matter what. And if he expresses his emotions and someone has something to say about it, it's gonna be some trouble. I hear you. Yeah. That's right. Not overly, but why? My reason would be because I hate to see. Okay. All right. Y'all, we're gonna have to come back to this. Me and my wife been married for 30 years. I have cried in front of her and my children. It's okay for us men to show weakness when it comes to our family, but outside the house, we must show our strength. And you know what? Two things I'm looking at in that. A key word that he said that men are afraid of is the word weakness. They look at the emotion as weakness. That's just what society has taught us, that showing emotion as weakness. Anybody who's been in the military, me, myself, I've been in the United States Marine. The only emotion you showed was blank. You understand what I'm saying? Then we got to look at everyone's different upbringing. This can go so many ways. My wife says, number one grandson better not. Yeah. That was just an example. Okay, he's a toddler, and when he goes, he get to run around the house, and it ain't no stopping him. You are following society wrong way when you tell your grandson don't cry. You're a big boy. What do you tell your granddaughter if the same thing happened? Pro football players cry on national TV. Don't believe we look at them as weaker. I see. Hey, listen, and you are saying you are so right. But what was the first? Okay, I can guarantee you this here, Francis. When you see a baby cry, the first thing you say to a baby is not cry, go ahead and cry. That's not what you say. Now, we can find loopholes in what I'm saying, and we can get real, let me listen. The reality is, right now, if I see you, Francis, and you fall down and bust your knee, the first thing, I ain't gonna say, Francis, cry. Francis, cry. I'm gonna try to make sure you're all right. If you see somebody, the first thing that you're gonna say is not cry. Go ahead and cry. It's okay. Your knee hurts. That's not what you're gonna say. Y'all getting away from my topic, but we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back. My bad. You both need to read. Yeah. Thank you, Craig. You both need to read it for sure. I already know she's gonna read them. You are. He's talking about, hey, I'm not the hard-headed one. All right, I am not. Sister-in-law says maybe these women just don't know how to meet the Tam. I think you are touching on something that is so true. Yeah. I think, and listen, maybe the spouse, but see, again, they don't know how to meet that desire. I don't want to focus on the wrongdoing of the female. What I'm trying to say is the need of a male. And this is such a broad topic that we're going to have to come back to it. Yeah, great discussion. That's why we have mental health. Yeah, that is. Hey, who cooking today? I am not. Can I get man, Mike? I don't know, man. Hey, love y'all. Let me go ahead and Dorothy Wright says a man should take care of his woman, but a woman should also show her man affection and give him desire to show him the love she has. Yes, listen, that's true. Dorothy, you are dead on it. You are perfectly right. And again, guys, that's why I said this at the beginning. I didn't want just to be a man versus woman type thing. I just wanted to get on this. You too, Francis, have a great one. I just wanted to get on the topic of the needs of a man, and the other that I'm saying that is not. Yeah. Right, totally. The other topic, y'all done got me. Y'all done got my dog on. Yeah, I'm all over the place now. What's going on, Kevin Joyner? What's going on, man? Man, I wish I had you on here earlier because I needed some help. We may have to come back to this later on today. Matter of fact, let me play some more of the video. Matter of fact, I'm going to just play it all the way through.
His deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him. See, it's not even just about the sex, but one of his deepest emotional needs is to feel that his wife desires him. Someone's in a situation, your husband feel like you don't desire me as a man. When you reject me, I feel like you don't desire me. Now that's dangerous. That's dangerous to where what is it like? You don't like me? And if he sees that his wife desires him, listen, when he sees his wife desires him, it gives him a sense of well-being in all other areas of his life. It gives him confidence. He walk with swagger. He different. He go to work. How y'all doing today? I see you over there, baby. Hey, that's what's up, boy. Come here, baby. Hey, I see you, baby. I see you. But when he ain't getting none, his confidence low. He feeling something.
And when he say ain't getting none, he's not talking about sex. All right?
Kind of way, and freaking Francis know a dude that ain't getting none.
Yeah.
Some sensors go off in her. She dope. He just got something about himself. He lack confidence. He feeling unloved. He feeling unliked. He feeling undesired, and that's not him. And when you finally do, don't just do it to get it over with. Let them know I desire you.
Yeah, guys, listen. That we didn't get to that point in the show because y'all was on me today. But it was a great discussion. And Tam, I'm saying that it's not communicated. Yep. Jasmine, what's going on? Good morning. You listen, go back and watch this live. It was an awesome discussion. And listen, to my wife, and let me tell y'all something about me and my wife. We after every show, we go downstairs and we talk about the show. We talk about because it's not about the because we're in the same house, she's gonna agree with everything else. Oh, and another thing, this is nothing in reflection of me and my household. These are topics that I think needs to be brought up to the forefront. So when we had these conversations, that's why I say, listen, y'all, and Francis, definitely thank you. Dorothy, everybody, Tam, thank you, Mike. When you post these comments, y'all ain't supposed to agree with everything I say. My wife not supposed to agree with everything. We are two different people. So the conversations is built for us to have a difference of opinion and voice our opinions and debate about it. And believe me, when I go downstairs, we're going to talk. And I'm going to tell you the first thing I'm going to say. Hey, babe, I appreciate you commenting. I like the things that you said. So I don't want nobody thinking I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to do the anime. I'm going to do the Ike. I'm going to do the Ike Turner. No, ain't no Ike Turner now. Yeah. Craig said, we all know you do it. See, Craig, that's why I can't get no support right there. My dad is still watching. I'm way behind. Jasmine watching, Kevin Randolph back watching. Listen, y'all need to go back and watch this live. I want to come back and do another video. Let me take this off screen. And I do believe I need to come back later on today and do this one. Okay. Matter of fact, let me see if I can post this. Let's see if I can post this. Can I post this? Let's see. Can I post this? Is this up there? Let's see. I don't think y'all can see this. Can y'all see that? Well, let me read it. This here says, my pastor said something that had never occurred to me about this, and my whole jaw dropped on the floor. Girls have the princess mentality pounded into their heads before they are even old enough to know their names. It comes with an air of entitlement that the world revolves around you and your needs. Listen, not so for boys. He's a frog, a beast, and if he is a prince, he's graveling and fighting for her to maybe give him the time of day. Sometimes the mindset carries over into adulthood, where as soon as the guy mentions his needs, wants, desires, he's immediately shut down because the world must solely revolve around the princess. It was a fascinating thought, and one I fear is too far too true. Maybe I can, let me see if I can put this in the chat. Yeah. Let's put this in the chat. Here we go. Right? Now, and we're going to close off with this. Let me get this off screen. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to close off with this right here. I'm going to post this. And this is solidifying, well, not solidifying, but echoing everything I was saying. I want y'all to look at that right there. Okay? I want y'all to look at that right there. This is what I was talking about when I first put up this video. The first thing that some of y'all princesses did, y'all, listen, y'all was taught this from the beginning. Some of y'all princesses went straight to let's just read it. My pastor said something that had never occurred to me. This is a female talking. Occurred to me about this, and my whole jaw dropped on the floor. So pretty much she said she was shocked. Girls have the princess mentality pounded into their heads before they are even old enough to know their names. It comes with an air of entitlement that the world revolves around them or you and their needs. Not so for boys. He's a frog. He's a beast. Echoing what I said. And if he is a prince, he's groveling and fighting for her to maybe give him the time of day. sometimes that man's mindset carries over into adulthood. And it didn't put the rest up there. Let's see if I can put the rest of it up there. And it says, let me get out of this right here. Sometimes the mindset carries into adulthood, and then let me put the rest of it up there. All right. Sometimes it carries over into adulthood, and sometimes it carried over into adulthood, whereas soon as the guy mentions, listen to this. This is what the pastor said. As soon as the guy mentions his needs, wants, and desires, he is immediately shut down because the world most solely revolves around the princess. It was a fascinating thought, and one I fear is far too true too often. Guys, listen, I appreciate you. If you don't mind, real quickly, before I get up here, you can see it at the bottom of the screen. You can donate by way of Cash App, $ Early Morning Praise Cash App. If you enjoyed the show, you enjoy real, true discussions, donate. Whatever amount is much appreciated. You can donate through Zelle. Okay, these are topics that we must talk about. Matter of fact, my good brother Tony Anderson and his wife Cora Anderson, they do marriage counseling. We need to have them on just to have a discussion and just to throw some things out there. Yeah. And here we also have by mail make checks of money or payable to Early Morning Praise. And listen, I've been told that to make it payable to Early Morning Praise LLC. Okay, Early Morning Praise LLC. All right. So guys, thank y'all again. I'm out of here. And please pray for me. Like I said, the hour 10 o'clock, I will be speaking at New Life Beulah Baptist Church. You'll be able to catch the service, as well as all of the ministers who come through there and speak. We have some awesome ministers that speak the word for the next these past few weeks and next coming up weeks upcoming. And we ask that you just keep us all in your prayers as we continue to bring forth the word. And let me see. Look at it. Look. Honey, you supposed to disagree because you that princess that they talking about. Yeah, you that princess they talking about, baby. That's why you disagree. Good show today. I got to go. All right, man. Listen, love everybody. Listen, I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Todd Mickens, and we here on the Todd Mickens. Let's talk about it podcast where we can come in and talk about any and everything. Paris Smith, I didn't see Paris snuck in on what's going on a little bit. Thank you for chiming in. Listen, y'all go back and watch the show. I think I need to bring this one back at the hour of 5 or either 6 o'clock. One love, guys. I love y'all. I will be out of here in 30 minutes. I pray that you, matter of fact, let's just, no, wait. Let's end it off a commercial here. Let's end it off a commercial. How about that? Yeah. Man, I know they ain't sing that long, did they? Wait a minute, let me find this other commercial here. Let's see. Boom. No, you know what? How about this? Y'all, I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. One love.